Hi guys, today we're going to talk about the Texas rig. The Texas rig is a great way to start using soft plastics, but it can be a little scary, like going into a store and there's all this, like all these hooks, all these different hooks and weights and all these different soft plastics. So in this video I'm going to kind of tell you what to pick out and what can be the easiest and the best for beginners. So basically what Texas rig means is rigging a soft plastic weight or weedless. So this is a Texas rig plastic just like this, and if you have lighter line then you'll want to do something called Texpose it, which is basically have the hook come out the other end and then slide your bait up and let it the end slide on the hook so the hook point is covered. But if you've got really heavy line and you can set the hook in them, you can just make it so the hook is not exposed at all, like that. You can also add a weight, and I'm going to talk about which hooks and weights you should use if you're a beginner. Alright, so first off is hooks. Now there's something called aught hooks, like a 1/0 hook, a 2/0 hook, and those are worm hooks that you're going to use a lot when you're Texas rigging. The higher up the number is on an aught hook, like a 5/0 is going to be bigger than a 1/0. So this is a 3/0 right here, and this is a 1/0. So you can see the difference. There's like size 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 regular hooks, but you're going to want to use the aught hooks. So the way you know that it's an aught hook is there's going to be like a 3 and then a dash and then a 0 for a 3/0 hook. What hook you're going to use depends on the size of the bait, but probably the most versatile hook would be the 3/0. You can use this for most any bait in basically every situation. So if you're going to the store, Bass Pro sells these 25 packs of offset round bend hooks, and that's probably the best option for a cheap worm hook. And I would go with the 3/0 if you're going to get one size, but if you're going to get a bigger bait, then you might want to go with something bigger. There's also a lot of different kinds of hooks, like types. There's wide gaps, round bends. So I would recommend using the offset round bends like these. Use these for like your worms, your thinner baits, like a worm, a trick worm, ribbon tail worm, just like this. And then there's extra wide gap hooks, which you're going to use for your bigger baits, your thicker baits, like this. You're also going to want a bullet weight when you're Texas rigging something. That's basically just this. If it's windier, you're going to use a larger weight, or if you're fishing a river where there's like current, you're going to want a larger bait to keep that bait on the bottom. I would recommend a good size is a 1/4 ounce. That's what this is. This goes well with those 3/0 hooks. You can, if you want to go really finesse, if there's clear water, maybe like a 1/16 ounce or an 1/8 ounce weight. And if you really want to get it down in the weeds, then you're going to want to use maybe even a 1/2 ounce. Really, if you want to have the bait sit on top of the weeds, you're going to want to use maybe a 16 ounce or an 1/8 ounce. But if you want it to go under those weeds, then you can use like a 1/4, a 1/2 ounce. I would say the best size just to stick with would be the 1/4 ounce bullet weight. So when you go to the store, there's going to be different types of bullet weights. There's going to be lead and tungsten, and that's just the material that the weights are. The tungsten weights are denser, so they're going to be heavier for the size. So a 1/4 ounce tungsten weight, I don't have one, but it's going to be smaller than this. but it's going to be the same weight. Tungsten also allows you to feel the bottom more easily, and I mean, it's more expensive than lead, so if you want to get that, that's fine, but I don't see a problem with having the leads in there. A lot cheaper, so whatever you want is good. Alright, so when you go to the store, there's going to be a lot of different options for soft plastics, and you can Texas rig anything. You can go with anything, but for beginners, I'd say the easiest thing is just a little look for the worms. These are going to be the easiest. This is a little 4-inch power bait, Berkley. Looks like a ribbon tail worm. And another thing is the Yamamoto Senkos, or like a Yum Dinger. Those are going to be really easy. For starters, that's a great starter bait. There's a lot of different colors too. So just like a general rule is if it's clear water, then you're going to want a lighter color or a green pumpkin, like this for clear water. You can also try to match the bait in the lake, like if they're crawfish, you can have like a red color, but generally just use a lighter color in clear water. Green pumpkin's a good all-around color too. So if you don't know what to choose, just go with green pumpkin. If you're going to be fishing dirty water, then you're going to want to go with a darker color like a black or black and blue, like this. So that's generally just the color rule, just darker for dirty water and lighter for clean water. So that's it. I hope you liked it. I hope this helps. Yeah.